good chunk of the season has passed us now, Grant. But imagine the wear and tear is adding up for some players.
Yeah, it varies from guy to guy. You know, vets are usually dealing with something just from playing so many years. But, B.A., the rookies, they are learning now what it takes to be in NBA condition.
A look at the starting group for the Pistons. Harris and Duren together in the middle. Duncan Robinson is out there with Cunningham. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. James outside. This one for three. The rebound by Detroit. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad. Here's Harris, and Harris throws it down.
Not settling for the layup. Sometimes you got to go strong, and Harris gets the chance to stuff it there. He didn't let it slip by him.
Pass to Reeves. And Cunningham pulls it down. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. And Clark, for all the excitement around acquiring Luka Doncic, now the Lakers hoping to get him back to the NBA Finals.
Yep, his youth sets them up for the future, B.A., but with LeBron James in the fold, they still want to try to win now.
3 out of 3, perfect start. Let's see how long they can ride this wave.
Pass to Ayton. Shot to stop the run, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
Thompson outside. Now Duren. Detroit moving the ball around. And here's Cunningham outside. And Reeves pulls it down.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
And here's Doncic outside. Unable to get that one.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Harris finds Cunningham. Now Thompson. For three, Robinson. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Pass to Reeves. Lets the three fly. And Cunningham pulls it down. Detroit leading by 8. Thompson passes to Cunningham. Up and over Doncic. And it's Cunningham missing.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
To the inside, James. The shot no good. Nice D from Thompson. Detroit has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Robinson with it. Now Doncic defending.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Doncic. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. From deep. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Here's Ayton. Checking the numbers, he's averaging close to 15 a game. The Lakers with another miss. And here's Detroit. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. And the dunk by Duren.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the lob.
Now here's Doncic. Last game he had 34 points. The shot by James, no good. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Down low, here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Duren finds Cunningham. Out to Thompson. Takes a three. Rebounded by the Lakers. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
9 seconds left in the first quarter here. Three-pointer. No good on the shot. And so it's Detroit closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Pistons.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Marcus Smart out there with Austin Reeves. Then there's Hayes. Then there's Maxi Kleber. And it's LaRavia in at the 3. That's the Laker 5. Shot clock at 2. LeVert. No good there, off the double clutch.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh my, B.A. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
Here's Reeves, following the score by Detroit. Pass to Hayes. And here's Smart. Fade away. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Detroit leading by 13. Here's Jenkins. He buries it from 3.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
The Lakers have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. LaRavia passes to Reeves. Kleber outside. Three-pointer. He can't hit that time. Detroit has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Jenkins misses. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Pass to Smart. Over Ivy. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Jenkins, bearing his second of 3 attempts. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, the Pistons are growing. Coach JB Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved, the team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Guys, back over to you.
On the rise. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Ready for the Lakers. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Kleber. LeBron, he's checked in for LaRavia. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Reeves. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. James deciding where to go with it. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better. That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now, here is James. Coming off a solid outing against Sacramento.
Getting the ball and taking his shot, Smart makes it look almost effortless.
Cunningham with the ball, guarded by Doncic. Jacks up a 3, and it's Cunningham missing.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Doncic, no good. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Duren with a screen on James. And here's Thompson for 3. Good work defensively by James. Lakers trail by 15. Smart outside. Doncic on the wing. There's the triple. Duren with a rebound.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
Robinson for 3. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now, his first miss. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. James passes to Doncic. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Tell you what, guys, that's not an easy finish, but somehow Doncic makes it look rather effortless.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the evening.
What's up?
At the line for 1, Luka Doncic.
One of the things I like about watching Doncic is the pace he plays at. You're not going to speed him up. He plays at his pace, the pace he dictates.
Cunningham outside. Good D by Doncic. And we've reached halftime in this one. Detroit on top. They lead by 12. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
25.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West. And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but what I really liked were back-to-back titles.
Yeah, I know a little something about that too, Shaq. I know it's pretty sweet.
Well, it sure is nice to see you guys agreeing about something for a change. Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Detroit Pistons.
Some teams say they're going to attack the paint. These guys are just doing it, and you see the result.
I know, that's music to your ears, and they need to keep playing that tune.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Tobias Harris really making a difference here.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Lakers trail by 12. Setting the floor for the Pistons. Thompson and Harris make up the forwards. Cunningham is out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Duren in at the center position. Kicks it to Doncic. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Well, Grant, Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times. And he just gets the job done.
Outside Robinson. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by LeBron. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Ayton, no good.
I thought he had that one. I think he did too.
Outside Robinson. James against Cunningham. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Now Doncic. 6 points for him. James with the ball. Tries again. And it's finished off by Ayton as he lays it in.
I mean, come on. A 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Now here's Harris. Give him 8 points now. Over Hachimura. Harris misses. Lakers trail by 7. James with the ball. Now guarded by Duren. Pass to Doncic. Takes the 3. Doncic delivers from range.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The Pistons have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Cunningham passes to Harris. Cunningham, a screen on Hachimura. Harris's shot is good. Harris has got 10 points.
There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
Doncic passes to James. Shoots over Thompson. Fires from the wing. Again, Los Angeles.
The execution has been better lately. But do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Now here's Thompson. Still without a bucket. Down low, Cunningham.
Yeah, I just love how Cunningham alters his pace to get what he wants.
As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton. A definite upgrade, BA. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, LeBron is keeping it going. He said, I appreciate these young guys coming up in the ranks and doing great things. I hope to have inspired them to carry it on when I decide that I'm done and keep this beautiful game going. Not just the league, but the purity of the game. That is what's most important. Guys, back to you.
He's left an imprint, no question. Thanks a lot, Allie. Now here's Cunningham. A reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26 and a half a game. Here's Harris. LeBron with the rebound. And James has got the ball here for the Lakers. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Now here's Cunningham. Pass to Harris. 5 to shoot. The 3 is up. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Doncic outside. Shoots. Duren with a rebound.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
And so it's Detroit, closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their entire defense is designed to stop LeBron right now, and that's been effective. Back to the game after this break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. We've got Marcus Smart. Jake LaRavia is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Hayes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. The Lakers with the ball, following the score by Detroit. And out of bounds, Detroit will have it.
You can't make brain-neutral mistakes like that. I mean, he may get an earful later.
The Pistons lead by 9. Cunningham up top, defended by Smart. Ivy outside. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And now an 11-point Detroit lead. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. And here's Reeves outside. The rebound by Detroit. They led by as many as 18.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's Hayes. Banked it in off the glass. Hayes has got his first points of the night.
He gets it where he wants it and takes it up strong.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team.
Attention fans, time right now to get hyped up to hear Lakers Hype Squad. Let's hear some noise.
Go for a different look here. Aiden, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Kleber. James is checked in for LaRavia. And Doncic has subbed in for Smart. And a new group getting ready for the Pistons. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Tobias Harris comes in for Holland. Thompson, he's checked in for LeVert. And it's Robinson in for Ivy. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
JB Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you.
Yeah, a graceful touch from Cunningham, making that floater look effortless.
Hachimura outside. Now James. Outside Hachimura. The free ball is down.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Outside Harris. Cunningham. And so the ball out of bounds. Duren touched it last. Lakers trail by 8. Doncic feeling it out a bit. The shot from 20 feet out, and he sinks the jumper.
Doncic giving you the full package. Superstar for sure.
Thompson outside. Now Harris. Duren with a screen on Hachimura. He's off from three.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Doncic. Cunningham there for the rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Outside Duren. Doncic against Cunningham. Just 4 to shoot. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Oh, it's off target. Outside Reeves. Now Hachimura. James outside. Lets loose for three. Knocks down the trifecta.
James never lets up. He is absolutely fearless down the stretch.
Now here's Cunningham. Robinson outside. Here's Duren. Outside Cunningham from downtown. Cunningham confident in his range.
And you can tell Cunningham is a very determined player, refusing to give up on the situation.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Here's Doncic. From deep. Nope. And that's an intentional foul. And it's Detroit with the ball. And here's Cunningham. Robinson fires. Yes, sir, with the three.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
So we see the Pistons taking the W here. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Tobias.